I'm Michael Voyage of Voyage Funeral Home. With COVID-19 upon us, times are really uncertain, and we need to be prepared in case something happens, in case there's a death in your family. What's really important to have is a will. If you don't have a will, you need to have a will in place. A will is the most important document that you need to leave behind for your family. What I'm going to do for you today, for absolutely free, I'm going to give you one of our will kits at no charge. This will kit is something that you could go to our website and just print it off. They're printable will kits, and I'm going to tell you what's included with it so you know. It's a 5-in-1 will kit. It was published by myself, and it has everything you could possibly need to deal with a death, and is 100% legal with all legal requirements on each page telling you what you need to do. The first piece of paper that you need to fill out is the power of attorney. The power of attorney is a very powerful piece of paper. This allows somebody to speak on your behalf. So whoever you appoint as your power of attorney can go into your bank account, can sell things like your house or your cars, can make decisions on your behalf. So the power of attorney is a very, very important person. It should be somebody that you trust. So this is, again, printable off our website. The second one is a healthcare directive. Now, what this does is it allows you to tell the care home or hospital what your final wishes are. For example, if you didn't want to be on life support, the doctors would know that your decision would not to be on life support, maybe just to have comfort care towards the end of your life. This allows the doctors to know your final wishes. It's really important. It's a directive to the doctors, and it's something that should be filled out. We also have in our package an emergency will kit. So if you have someone in a hospital or care home or even at home who's sick, this is something you could do without getting into great detail. It's basically an emergency will. And finally, your last will and testament. This is the most important document that you could possibly fill out. This gives your executor, so power of attorney, that title passes away with you. So you don't have to have the same person as your power of attorney as you do your executor. So your executor deals with your estate. This is the person who's going to speak on your behalf when you're deceased. Again, when you're selecting your executor, you want to make sure it's somebody you know, somebody you trust, and somebody who's going to do as you wish with all your assets, with all your personal belongings, with your money, with all that kind of stuff. People many times ask, well, how about insurance policies? Well, insurance policies have a beneficiary, and then that beneficiary will automatically get the money. Something else you need to know is if you have a will and you're married, just recently married, that will is in void. So your husband automatically or your wife would automatically get whatever your estate is. So if you're not wanting that, when you get remarried or you're going through a second marriage or whatever the case may be, you need to make a new will up. And that would allow your wishes to be known to your executor and to your estate. And finally, what we have in here is a really cool book. This is something that you could do with your loved ones over the phone or in person. It's a Cherished Memories book, again, published by myself. But what this does is sometimes you don't know what your mom and dad's favorite color is or their favorite book or memories that they wanted to share but never had a chance to. You can even write your own obituary in here. There's a family tree. This is a book that can be done with the family, or you could do this in the privacy of your own home and then leave it behind for your family. The 5-in-1 will kit, the most important thing that you could do through these troubled times. You see, tomorrow is never promised. We're here today, so we need to do the best we can today. And just because you fill out a will kit doesn't mean you're going to die. It simply means you're preparing for tomorrow. Another thing that I would strongly suggest is let your family know what your wishes are as far as funeral arrangements go, which funeral home you want to use. If you want cremation or traditional burial, you could go as far as pre-planning your services. For example, if you were to use Voyage Funeral Home, we pre-plan your services, you prepay for your services, and your family simply needs to make one phone call letting us know you've passed away, and we take care of the rest for you. Again, this whole kit is free of charge. There's no gimmicks. There's no catches. You go to our website and you print it off for absolutely free. I'm Michael Voyage of Voyage Funeral Home. Be safe and take care of yourself and each other.